quite a bit.
I did it. I fixed it, I think.
No, you didn't.
I mean, I don't know for sure.
Okay, I can't put that over there, because then Papyrus is going to get messy and I'll be mad. Alright. Okay. I'm full, I'm happy, I'm satisfied, my mouth is burning because of the red pepper jelly, but that was awesome.
Yeah! Also, I forgot to crop the video. You might notice I cropped the video. I could have done that on stream, but I didn't realize it until off stream.
Oh, the part where I mentioned a while ago that the chat was going on to the video thing?
Well, no, that black area that was there unnecessarily.
Oh.
Guys, if you guys have never tried red pepper jelly, you're seriously missing out.
Red pepper jelly? I have not heard of such thing.
It's made with red bell peppers and red chili peppers, so it's got a bit of a kick to it, but it is so good. Whew.
Fun fact, chocolate is delicious.
What? I hate chocolate.
Fair enough. But it's one of the few things I can actually eat.
With or without nuts.
Anxiety. I so do love having, like, specific eating disorder or whatever it is, because who fucking needs eating food and being healthy?
You know, I love my chocolates extra nutty.
Look, don't feel bad about it. I mean, everybody has their quirks and disorder. I have an anxiety disorder.
Yeah,
so.
but no, I mean, my eating problem is really bad.
Thankfully, I still have crippling depression.
Yeah, but no, it's just kind of like, oh, someone makes me food that I didn't ask for or expect, that I guess I'm not eating that then. Like, it's just kind of like, I mean, sort of it's like bagged food, or packaged like a bar of chocolate, I can at least save it for later for when I actually do want it. If someone like gives me a slice of toast and I don't want it, then you've just wasted your time and food.
And
I'm not gonna eat it.
How can you even waste toast? Literally the
Ed
worst
would
thing
be
you could
ashamed
waste.
in you, freaking British.
Well, no, I'm not the problem. It's the fact that people just bring me toast when I don't want it.
You have to actually want something in order to be able to eat it.
And it's, yeah, and it puts me in a very bad mood for when people just give me shit that I don't want. Because it's just like, okay, no, I didn't fucking ask for this. So stop fucking making me... I appreciate that people are concerned over the fact I don't eat very many different types of food or much food at all. But it's just... You don't
I forget,
have to
did you even ask for tanks when I gifted that to you ages ago?
And that's not food, that's different.
But still, I'm curious, did I actually ask you?
Yeah, you asked me.
I'm gonna eat tanks for dinner.
You just said, hey, do you want this game that it has tanks in it? And I'm like, yeah, so let's play it. And then in the
What? Let's play where?
Well, it's just kind of like fucking like...
Do you have to tell the truth, or?
Yeah, you have to tell the truth, otherwise she doesn't like you.
But it's just kind of like, oh, if it's just fucking like, if someone asks me about food, like me talking about food is enough to get me stressed or upset sometimes. Like, it's just a pain. Like, people just asking me, oh, what? It's just a case of like people asking me, oh, why don't you eat this? Or you should eat more. Or do you want some of this? And it's like, no, not really. Stop asking.
I mean, the only reason I ask about that type of thing is I've never personally known anyone with a food disorder. So.
Yeah, no, like, and here's the thing, that it's even stupider when people don't seem to understand it in the same sense of you don't put someone with social anxiety in a massive convention without asking them.
Oh yeah, no, that's the worst.
Yep.
So why would you give me food when I don't want it?
I guess because they're trying to show that they care, but at the same time, I get where you're coming from, because it's like, look, if I tell you that I don't want something, you don't have to do the nice thing and bring me something. If I really wanted something, I would say, hey, could you get me this?
Yeah, like if I want to go to fucking McDonald's, I would ask, hey, do you want to go to McDonald's?
I remember I was upset about something and people kept following me, pestering me about it, and it's just like, leave me the fuck alone. And they're just like, no. And what I did was, I said, leave me the fuck alone or I'm gonna punch both of you in the face. They said no. 5 more minutes later, I punched them in the face and they were against a wall.
Yeah, but it's just the case of, it's even worse with like anxiety-related issues, because people understand social anxiety. So they should apply similar logic to my food problem. Like, if I get stressed the fuck out when presented with food I'm not familiar with, or food that I don't really eat, like, there's a shit ton of food. I don't eat pizza, I don't eat burgers, I don't even eat fruit or vegetables, and yet people seem to think, why don't you eat it? You should try it. And it's just like, no, I mean, I would if I could, but stress gets the better of me and I just can't. So there's no point trying to give me something.
Have you thought about, well, actually, what?
Well, let me continue, but I've seen people, I've seen psychologists and a load of different people about it, and people who are even professionals in these food-related issues, and I've just not gotten any better about it.
That's fine. Okay.
I've been seeing people for how long now? Like 13, 14 years?
Yikes.
That's actually what I was going to ask, but then I was like, maybe that's too personal for the stream, but you brought it up, so. I mean, not everybody can be cured with a psychiatrist. Not everyone can, like, it's just something you have, and it is what it is. So, and, you know.
Yeah, like, the most recent person I've seen about it is someone who's helped over thousands of people and have been on TV with multiple people with this issue.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of like...
Well, it kind of upsets me that, like, people are, like, doing the stuff where it's like, oh, you need to try this, you need to try this, you need to try this. I'm like, you're not helping the issue. You're just making it worse.
Oh, yeah, like, my school is a major offender of that. When my parents came into my school to complain about not giving me a safe space to eat away from everyone else, and complain about how bad my food issue is, my school year's head of year, instead of understanding the issue, he just took me to the food counter and told me to buy a biscuit.
Because that's gonna help things.
Yeah, no, I like biscuits, but not when you fucking say, oh, have a fucking biscuit.
What I would have done, but that's probably because I'm a very spiteful person, is I would have grabbed the biscuit and then I would have threw it in their face.
No, I bought the biscuit, then gave it to one of my friends. Oh, and it wasn't even my money, it was the teacher's money.
Even more reason to throw it in their face. Like, look, I like biscuits, this is your money, you should eat it. By the way, fuck off.
Yeah.
Ow, 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 ow.
I mean, I'd eat it.
And it doesn't help that I have a bit of a gag reflex towards certain foods like bananas and yogurt.
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 British people.
British people.
Yogi Bear.
Aw.
Yogi Bear.
Yogi Bear.
I think the way he says yogurt, I like that, yogurt.
It's
Yogurt
cute.
is very good.
It is very cute.
Oh. Anyway, I'm just gonna eat this chocolate now. I just got 2 bags of mini eggs and I'm gonna fucking eat it because chocolate's delicious.
Mini eggs.
Enjoy your chocolate.
Yogi
Chocolate
Berra,
is like-
my favorite baseball player.
Chocolate makes everything better.
There's
Except death.
There's pots in the shape of the Triforce over here. They would just kind of miss if you didn't go off to the side.
Yeah, but no, if anyone's curious, if anyone's not heard of them, I'll put the link in like the LPIA chat.
Oh god.
But fucking, one thing I am disappointed though, Cadbury's chocolate has been getting shittier over the years just cause, well, being bought out by the company Kraft and they don't really give a shit about making good chocolate.
Oh,
Wait,
these things.
What?
Okay.
Why did Kraft buy a chocolate company?
Kraft is just a general food company.
Why not?
Yeah, Kraft
Oh,
makes
is
a
it?
lot of things that you might not think are made by Kraft.
I saw these sold occasionally in Las Vegas, but I haven't seen them in like years.
Yeah, no, they're primarily in the UK and Canada, and they're only sold coming up to Easter. Though they're being sold really early this year for some reason. Like they normally start being sold in like March, April.
Valentine's just doesn't exist this year.
Nope.
What's
Instead,
up,
it's just Easter.
Valentine's?
I don't know. I don't really care what it is though.
I hate
Something
Valentine's Day.
massacre.
Hate it.
I mean, I love celebrating the Valentine's Day massacre.
The what now?
Tell me if me eating is too loud.
It's fine.
Eating is law!
I don't.
It could be a bit louder.
Since I haven't commented on the game in a while, you're in one of my favorite areas right now.
Yeah, I like the graveyard. It's very short-lived, though. And there's no warp to it, which I don't understand.
I
Like,
don't
there's
get that
no real
either.
reason to warp to it, but some, like, side stuff is here. And it's just inconvenient to get to.
Yeah, bananas I can't deal with like the actual taste of, but I like their smell, but it's weird.
Bananas are like the most mediocre fruit I've ever had in my life.
Bananas are dumb because I get a bit of a gag reflex when I'm too close to them. But the problem is that my mum really likes to
My
have
dad
them
eats
for
bananas
breakfast.
for breakfast a lot. I can
like
eat bananas. I just don't like them.
I
Yeah,
that
like
much.
so-
strawberry bananas.
I don't care much for them. They're okay.
Mm.
My favorite name for a banana split I've ever heard is
Are you
called a
serious
banana
with this
barge.
desync?
Good.
Like, I'm not gonna keep stopping the stream over and over again. Like, that's just silly.
God darn it!
Yeah, so I just, the only reason I wish I could just enjoy more food is just so when people are just fucking so up about my issues for once.
That's extremely weird. The desync is back. I didn't even do the freezing thing this time.
Like, I mean,
That's
I don't
the
even...
thing I don't understand. I unmuted the volume and I
Please
heard the
die.
thing just fine with no desync, so...
Like, I mean, I don't even care for being able to enjoy the same foods as my friends. I just want people to so up
Desync
for
has
once.
literally nothing to do with my internet.
Spookter.
I love these ghosts.
The only thing
Okay, well, scratch that. I love
the only
ghosts.
thing
just
I'd
in
be
general,
concerned
but
about
still.
is because the game audio is on the same audio track as the people in the call. Like, that's gonna make my voice desynced from your voices. Like, I'm not as concerned about the
Oh.
game audio, but... Like,
You might respond to something
for
earlier
instance,
than it's actually
Red
said.
Eyes, ask me a question.
Okay, what's the weather like
Cloudy.
outside of Michigan right now?
I answered as
With a
soon
can
as
of
you stopped
meatballs?
talking.
Wow, game guy, I didn't know you were psychic.
I was rewatching. Some
Yeah,
of
I
the
noticed that
Mother 3
happening
archives they
in the
uploaded
Mother 3
recently, and they
thing.
suffer from that.
What the heck?
Oh yeah, you did have a bit of desync because you had to set negative delay. Do you still have that set up, the negative delay?
No. Now it's
I'm not
just
gonna
a normal
do that. They can
delay,
do
but
message, 'cause
like
I'm-
for some reason, like my mic's audio gets desynced from the desktop audio, which has all your voices in the game. Like, and I don't know why
That's
it
no
does
good.
that. So I'm starting to think it's an OBS Studio issue, to be honest.
And apparently their reactions to the whole desync is like, that
Yeah,
was
no, I
extremely bad or
figured.
something.
Yes.
I'm surprised most people haven't noticed the desync in our voices at all. Like, until I pointed it out.
I mean, I guess it's just because we left enough of a pause between answering each other's questions.
I have a message, and I have no idea what's from. I should probably look at that.
Who needs to answer questions, anyways?
Yeah, I have noticed there's a lot of instances, at least in the archives, where you
Oh,
either
I got it. I'm done. Goodbye.
You
where
win?
you either
You beat the
answer
game?
a question like
no,
the split
but I'm
second
counting up
silence,
Valor
which is
form all the
talking.
way for now.
You should
It'd be
just
nice if we
stay in
didn't
the
talk over
mailman's
each
way.
I said it would be nice if we didn't talk over each other.
Too bad. We're gonna
Even
talk
if
over
I
each
don't
other.
talk
Let's play it
over
again.
you, it might sound like I
yeah,
am.
let's don't talk over. Yeah, I don't know what we're
That's
talking
not
about
fair.
not talking over each other.
Let's see who called me.
Well, it's good to hear I'm not the only one with OBS problems. Granted, I will say this has been happening since I switched to OBS Studio, which I only did because the chat wasn't working with the other OBS.
Yeah, no, I've never had a problem
That's
with
the thing, I
regular
don't
OBS.
remember having that much issue with regular OBS.
And then the chat stopped working.
Yeah, and we don't want to have to revert to ghetto
I
chat.
don't know if I even can.
What? No.
Wouldn't that just mean like having multiple sources inside of the one like thing? Like you'd need like the window capture or whatever for like the chat hop out chat window thing, and then
What?
wow.
I mean, I can do it without the chat, but I like having the chat there so that when you watch the video back, you know what was being said.
Like it gives a lot more context to what shit me and British say in response to people inside of the chat.
Yeah, because apparently we're some of the only people who actually read chat.
I read it as when it's just whenever I respond to it, I usually do it textually.
For a second, I thought you said sensually.
I thought... no, we don't need to bring up sexually again.
Dr. Connor.
I did that wrong.
How did you get that from Rock?
Hold on 1 second, guys.
There we go. So many people trying to do the thing I was trying to do. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is just an annoying problem because, like, I'm mid-stream. It's not something I can fix easily.
I need the quote list. Oh, there's a space between quote and list. Got it. I'll need to remember that. Being a responsible adult is going out to the freezing cold at night to buy a can opener and cheese. I forgot about that.
Yeah, Flynn is the best for quote 100 milestone. How many quotes have we had since the beginning of LPIA? We're at 126. And we started at 83.
I don't think a single quote on that Nightbot list is mine.
And at 43 quotes since LPIA started. We're on a roll.
I can't believe that actually got quoted, by the way. I just sort of said that as like a one-off. I didn't expect anybody to
We
actually
take
it
everything
seriously.
seriously.
What qualifies as some...
Everything.
Oh, I-
Including the endings to very sad video games.
What qualifies as something to be quoted? These
Then
quotes are
it's
getting
decided.
increasingly more meta.
He dies.
He dies.
Okay, so the first quote of Lapia is the quote 83.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a very notable quote to have be the first quote of Lapia. Good job, Danny.
Danny's muted, she can't respond.
I mean,
She
Okay.
is here in spirit.
if you died in the mini golf course, you probably deserved it.
I want
Your
a
death day
dun.
is- Your death day is very exciting. You only get one of those.
Okay,
I want a
everything's
dungeon. I want a dungeon in a video game that's themed after mini golf.
We can make those.
Final and say, ship my stuff to me.
I'll join once I eat food,
Yeah.
Flynn says.
Cool.
Meanwhile, I'm just trying to fix anything.
Cool, another combo plus. I'll click that.
Linda's going in on my social eating.
Quote adult. Flynn trying to get his adult quoted. There we go.
Oop. Well, I broke something.
Oh no! It's broken and on the floor.
When's that new?
Oh no! I will forever love that line.
Speed pills are fantastic.
Yes.
Like, the best thing I can think of, honestly, is trying to go back to the other OBS. Because if this is just gonna keep happening, I don't really have much of a choice.
Oh,
Yeah,
technical
audio
difficulties, I assume.
desync.
Lots of
Technically,
audio
it's
desync.
great.
Yeah, just a bit.
You're
I
using
would
Studio?
offer you some food, but one, you don't like chocolate, and two, it's kind of hard to do that over the internet.
Email it to him.
Doesn't like chocolate.
Or fax it to
Man,
him, either way.
I want freaking Wonka vision, so whenever I see, like, a vegetable commercial with, like, fresh, ripe vegetables in gardens or something, I could just pluck them from the plant. Like, I don't care about pulling chocolate from the TV. No, screw that. I want all the fucking veggies and everything. I'd save
you ha-
so much money.
If you had the power to produce anything from a TV screen as long as it's on the TV, how much profit could you make off of that?
Lots and lots of ninja blenders.
Well, I mean, here's the real
Oh
thing.
man, if you need new technology or whatever, go onto like a shopping network thing and then just wait for their technology show and then just pull all the tech out from the TV.
Alright, no, but here's the real trick. You record a picture of your money, and then scream it to your TV, and then pull it out of the TV.
Imagine watching Antiques Roadshow and just pulling everything on there.
Like, okay, and it would affect what's ever on TV, so you can ruin live sales without anyone knowing it was you.
Oh no. I just realized something. Jeff would be able to pull his waifus.
Oh no.
That's a technology he should not have the ability to do.
Imagine just like taking the celebrity guest off a talk show. You're just like, wait,
Oops, sorry, I grabbed the wrong person, push him back into the TV.
where'd you
No,
go?
it's one way, you can't put them back.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
You might not
One-way
want to walk
television
outside.
transmitter.
I've done this a very stupid way, but I resynced the call. Because now I'm listening to the audio of my mic.
Oh.
Which means it's all on the exact same audio track. But the
Oh,
game is still
good.
desynced.
I mean, who cares about the game?
And also, I have to listen to my voice.
I mean, we're the stars of the show here. Who even cares about video games?
I mean,
Which means I can now hear all of the noises I ever make.
I mean, couldn't you already?
I mean, yeah, but it's
Now you have to
slightly
hear it
different.
echo.
Now we need to do a thing where we like take all the different noises Game Guy makes in the side of the call and just layer it on top of each other until we have like some sort of song.
Game Guy YouTube poop music video? Yes.
Yes.
Well, that said,
Can we please?
how long is the delay?
Very.
I mean,
I could check.
Okay,
My
but here's
favorite
the
part about long yawns are turning it into a slow bro yawn from the
Okay.
anime.
But here's the real question. Would this power only extend to live action things, like just things live, like an antique world or a celebrity talk? Or would it extend to animated things as well?
Okay, there's like a 1 second latency.
Like, could you just pull out the Master Sword out of playing a Zelda game? Like, would that power allow for that? Like, would Jeff be able to pull out his waifu limited to live things only?
I mean, I'm sure Jeffu. Jeffu? No.
No.
That's my favorite fighting style.
alright, was there a change? Well, that's the other thing I'm a little afraid of, is that it's becoming more and more desynced over time, so even if I fix it now, it's just gonna be worse
Worse and
again
worse.
later.
Okay, so the game's like, yeah, 2 to 3 seconds, but like the voice channel is like 20 seconds.
Have you thought about using something other than OBS?
Well, it's OBS Studio that's the issue. Regular OBS was perfectly fine apart from the chat not existing.
What do you mean the game audio's farther back?
No, the voice channel is further back.
Wait, what? That's confusing.
That makes no sense! They're all on the same audio track! Like, there's no way!
Like, it's literally impossible.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Some people have said that my presence often causes the laws of what should be possible often break, so maybe if I go away, maybe things will clear up.
But that would be boring.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, remember the Skype alternate universe situation?
Yeah,
I'd rather
you
not.
keep kind of bringing it up.
I'd rather not think about Skype and its whole parallel universes. Those were awful times.